Hey everybody, welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we've got another big minifigure haul to go over here with us. So I'm just popping them open. We're going to put them on display here and see what we were able to pick up here recently. Let's jump into it. Alright, we've got our handy dandy brick stick ready to help us and a version of it here with our minifigures. First one on the block today is an original Star Wars Ewok. You can see he doesn't have any printing or anything. It's just this really cool mold that they did. So underneath it is just, a blank body with the short legs. So only one Star Wars today, but we do have a Harry Potter minifigure. We have got Professor McGonagall, kind of with her dress there, with printing on the front and the back. She does have alternate expressions as well, kind of like a smile. And then on the other side, kind of like her disappointing frown. Why is it always you three? But it's the really cool molded hat and hair combo that looks really cool. Just a classic, great looking mold and printing on this figure, and something I wanted to pick up here soon. Let's see, one of our other random minifigures we picked up, I think his name is Chuck, but I think he was from the Stunt series. He's got this really cool backpack. He's actually got like a shark printed on the back, but I thought he looked pretty adventurous having like the eye patch and everything, so I thought he'd fit in well with kind of the adventurer's crew with the backpack, so this is another cheap minifigure. Alright, and the next one is Spaceship! Benny the Spaceman here. Just a great looking minifigure. I haven't, for some reason I didn't have a Benny in my collection, so wanted to make sure we had that. He's got the fake cracked helmet, of course, and the kind of scarred printing on the front, and just a classic Lego movie minifigure. Again, one I just didn't have, so I really wanted to make sure he was included since we have most of the other main characters there. Happy crying face on the back, and then the big one where he's excited about building the spaceship. So always got to have a Benny somewhere in the Lego City, so glad we were able to find one of those. Next one we picked up here is the famous Canadian Duke Kaboom! With cape and extra hairpiece. He's got like the side of leg printing and like the toe printing and everything. So no motorcycle for him to drive on, but he's got the cool helmet and all that again with the hair. So you've got the scared face because, of course, he crashes a lot. That's his claim to fame. Pretty good condition, but just a fun minifigure to have. Okay, let's journey into the realm of DC. Again, I don't have a lot of DC superheroes, so anytime you kind of see it, I always am excited to maybe pick a couple of those up for our superhero area in our Lego City. This one, we've got a cool Joker. He's got some back printing. Kind of looks like one of the more of the OG Jokers, kind of with the fake gun and everything, so I thought that was neat that they did that with this, but looks really nice, kind of just that menacing Joker smile, just one face on it, but I think he looks really cool, and it will go well in our city. You always need a couple Batmans, a couple Jokers, because there's always going to be room for more, right? Keeping on with the DC trend, we have picked up Aquaman. Again, kind of the classic Aquaman. Sorry, Jason Momoa. I'm sure I'll get one of those eventually, but this is the OG, of course, so looks good. Does come with the trident, has the printing in there. Had an extra hairpiece with this one, so I don't know which one's the original, so if you know, let me know, but when I tried to Google Lens it, I think the one that's on it came up, but this one was kind of like a slick back one. Kind of a lighter blonde color. It's hard to kind of show on the camera here, but I think this is the original, but it's still cool that I have a second one. And the last DC one we picked up here is this Batgirl that looks really great, kind of with the molded belt, the printing on the side of the legs and the toes and side of arm printing, the cape. Just looks really cool. It's Barbara Gordon, I believe, kind of dressed up as like the Batgirl and everything with this really cool cowl with the hair sticking out. So just a really cool piece to have. But just the level of detailing from this, I just couldn't pass it up. Oh, but one more surprise. I guess you'll call him a minifigure in DC here. We have got Killer Croc in like the Big Fig form. Just has the completely molded body here with like the scales kind of running back. Obviously looks a little like Hulk, but different enough you can tell it's kind of like the Killer Croc. Wish his face extended just a little more to kind of give it more of that kind of look, but really cool big fig. Always need more of those. Like I said, I've been trying to expand my DC minifigure selection in the city, so I'm sure Killer Croc will find a good place to hang out here. Okay, so now we've got some Marvel minifigures to look at, and then we've got some special minifigures I'm saving for last here for you, so stay tuned for that. First one for Marvel is we've got Shang-Chi, one of the best superhero movies from this last Marvel phase, I thought. Just a great movie. I don't know why we haven't had a sequel yet. It was just such a good movie. The face printing is not too exciting. I don't know kind of what they got going on there. I think he's got a reverse face. That's not really any better, just a little more angry, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. Just kind of looks fairly generic with a red printing on it. So still one of the official minifigures, so glad to have him added into the Lego City. Always need more villains, right? We've got Electro here. From the Amazing Spider-Man 2, the blue Electro that a lot of folks didn't like has like the transparent arms and head, so that's really cool. You can see kind of like the back printing, and a little bit of leg printing, so that's always nice. So, yeah, not everyone's favorite, but part of the series, part of what it is. So when I saw this one, wanted to add another villain into our list. And another villain, we've got one of the other best villains in Marvel history, is Killmonger. This is a really cool piece. It's like a rubber piece for like his helmet, I guess you'll say, or his mask. It just looks really cool. His face printing is nothing too exciting, just again kind of the average face printing. I think it's like the same thing. Hold on. Just realized it kind of looks the same as Shang-Chi as far as like the design, kind of with like the raised eyebrow. So just kind of generic. Wish they would have done a little bit more with him there. Could have been cool. But obviously the mask is the main thing on this one. Kind of got your generic cargo pants. But cool enough to have him in the city. Love that mask piece. Excited to have him part of it now. Alright, and this one is kind of a strange one. You're going to be like, what the heck is this guy? But if you look closely, you can see it is a Nova Corps pilot. You can see kind of on the back there. So kind of flies for the Nova Corps starship. So this guy's got a really cool printed face. I don't know why the other two couldn't do that. So you can see kind of got like a smile face, then you got like the helmet face on the other side, but just really cool figure. We have got Bro Korg as made famous in his kind of like Hawaiian shirt and his headphones, playing games and stuff with Thor. Got the pineapples, I think, on there or something. Just a really cool minifigure. I think I've got one or two Korgs. This hat, or head hat, whatever you want to call it, is really cool. It's got the dual molded arms and stuff, so I'm glad they did pretty well. Wish they had some more leg printing, but definitely a cool looking minifigure. So of course you can't have Bro Korg without Bro Thor. We've got Fat Thor here, another just classic minifigure wearing the gloves. He's got the printing on his legs, and of course he's kind of got that belly printing up there to make it kind of more unique. So just a cool minifigure to have. He's going to have a nice time sitting somewhere on the beach maybe with Korg and having a nice cold beverage. So I just thought it was really cool. I picked those up as a pair. Alright, so some of the last more rare minifigures that we were able to pick up. First one is not a minifigure, but it's from the Adventurers series. It's the sarcophagus from the Adventurers series when they were kind of doing all of that, and just a really cool molded piece. It opens up. You can put a minifigure inside if you wanted to. So, just like that. And seal them in there. So just a really cool piece of kind of Adventurers history, and I saw it on a good price, so just thought it was something cool to pick up that we were excited to add to the collection. Is like this Bull Knight, or Cedric's Bull Knights. Kind of has the old gray with his arms as well as his axe. Got the really nice printed bull shield. He's a little dirty, if you're able to see it, so I'll have to clean him up before he goes into the city. But this looks really great. Just a classic minifigure kind of from the Knights, something you don't see too often. You can see he's got the printed head with like the eye patch going on there, so that's cool. This is not Cedric himself, of all the printing and the detail they had back in the day. And then the last one that we were able to pick up is King Mathis with the blue arms, with, as you can see, the gold-plated helmet. So definitely a rare minifigure, definitely one I wanted to have in my collection. Part of like the Lion Knight's Castle series. Nothing too crazy there, just kind of an older man underneath. But just, you know, it's that classic Lego. You don't see the gold plating too often these days, so just a really cool minifigure. And then one last surprise guest. We don't do this too often, but we found a poly bag of the NC Comics superheroes of Mr. Freeze. This is from 2016, based on the classic TV series of it, of Batman there. So, again, it's been in here since 2016. I'm not one for collecting sealed sets, so I am going to open this one up. So make sure you do stay tuned for that. I'll probably do like a quick short of it. Make sure you stay tuned, as I will do that at some point, and of course place him in our Lego City. And all of these nice folks will find a place somewhere. So one last overview here. You can see everything that we were able to pick up. Just another great time here at Old Mountain Bricks, picking up some minifigures. Picked up some good ones, some fun ones. Like I said, I'm really kind of focusing on like superheroes because I hope to do like a big complex with them at some point with the Avengers Tower, Daily Bugle, and some other sets and such. But I think all of these look really great, and I'm excited to have them as part of the collection. Of course, let me know in the comments which one of these figures was your favorite today. Was it King Mathis there, or Electro, or Bro Thor, Fat Thor, or just the sarcophagus? Who knows? And of course, make sure you hit the like button on your way out. And until next time, thanks for coming by Old Mountain Bricks today. Have a good one.